Flat Earth. It's a very hot topic on the internet, and I can tell you about it in 30 seconds.
Will you?
Yeah, 30 seconds. So here's the Flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. The United Nations logo uses a Flat Earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there because they don't want you to know. That's what Antarctica looks like. It's a very high wall. Holds in the oceans, we believe. If there's a sphere, it has to have a formula. And if there's a formula, then we should not be able to see Chicago 60 miles away. When we go down to Ocean City, we should not see the water towers 20 miles south. But we can, all the way down to the bottom. When you watch this video, 200 Proofs, which is right at the bottom of this, then you can see, you might have to study perspective, which teaches our eyes how to look in the distance. And then it will open, you'll be able to see what we're doing here. This is a reflection of the sun. When it's on this flat surface, it's a line. When it's on a curve, it's just a spot. So this is what you see when you see a sunset, right? You see the line.
Right.
So that means it's flat. It doesn't curve like a sphere. All these things over here is showing you how NASA is lying to us. And
schools continue to censor it.
yeah, this is all the books that they have written over the years about the stationary flat
Are you trying
Earth.
to tell me that our Earth is not round?
Correct. Now look right here. Put your chin about this level. Now watch. Did it disappear?
What is that?
That's the sun setting, and it's a flat surface. This is moisture in the atmosphere. That's what it looks like. It's going down, but it's not. It's going away. And when you see these videos on here, if you watch a time-lapse video, you can see how it shrinks and it just goes around. That's how it goes. It goes around. Just goes around. And it's local. It's not 93 million miles away.
It continues.
We think there's a dome because there's lightning sprites, not strikes, but sprites that come off the dome. Very high altitude lightning, and it's hitting something up there. So that's what we think. There can't be a vacuum in outer space without a physical barrier. It's totally impossible. So your grandkids or something may have heard of this, and this is the video to watch, the 200 Proofs.
Okay, I'll talk to my grandson. He knows everything
Yeah,
about this.
watch the 200 Proofs, and then our I don't have that written on there. Our group is Flat Earth PA on Facebook.
Okay.
You can go there and ask questions. We'll help you out.
All right.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I've been doing this for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, they're lying to us, our government. But they would never lie to us, would they?
Are you kidding? Every day.
Every day, twice a day. Okay, did I get that? Oh my goodness, am I recording? I can't even see it. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, I'll put you in here. Sorry, guys. Okay, looks like we might get a few people coming in here now. But you see how this, I do have a sign out on the road too that says Flat Earth Display Today. So, yeah, we might be getting some people off the street. I don't know. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is good. There we go. Not endorsed. That's great. Don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid. It's just evidence.
It's just free speech. Don't be afraid of my sign.
Good. That's fine.
Okay, let's agree to disagree.
That's okay. This is my, here's my setup. And this, that's my experiment there. That is just awesome. People just love that. So yeah, this is what the farmer's market looks like. There's a nice little train station, and there's people up and down. I don't know how long I'll stay here. It depends on how many people come. So yeah, there's I think the Telford Borough Hall is right across the street. So, I gave a little talk at the last one. We were up at Jim Thorpe. And of course, you know, my cohorts thought I was just crazy talking to myself, but I was really talking to the video. So I'm going to kind of reiterate that right now because what happened was when I had to see, I had the video camera I'm taping on right now, it only goes to Gmail. So I had to make up another Gmail account. And if somebody knows how to change that, I would really love it if you would help me out and tell me what I'm doing here. But I can't get rid of the Gmail on this phone. And I can't get rid of the T-Mobile stuff on this phone. But I thought it would be good just to record on this phone and then download it to YouTube. But then I had to make up the Gmail YouTube account. So if you go looking for my name, you might find it on Gmail too, a different account. So anyway, what I was going to say is that I just am not going to support any videographer who does not support activism. We need to hit the streets. We need to get out here. We need to talk to people, because these people are not going on the internet. They are not researching. They just are stuck. So that's where I'm standing with this thing. If you want my support.
They don't have ladies' room anywhere, do they?
In that building, perhaps, I think there might be, or I don't know if that building's open. Yeah. But you know what? The lady right there, the green shirt, she's the one to ask. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try this building here.
Yeah. Ask the lady in the green first. You don't want to run all that way. You can go behind my banner here if you want. Yeah, so look at what NASA does. They practice here in this pool, and then they have a green screen in the back, and they put like a picture of the Earth in the back, and then it makes you look like they're out really in outer space, but they're not. They're just lying to us. So that makes me mad. And you know what? When you lie to children, it's child abuse. That's the way I look at it. So, and here, we're not being pulled down to the ground with gravity. We're being pushed down with diamagnetism. We have an electric universe.
Yeah, it's electric.
Yeah, the electricity comes out of the North Pole, and that creates the aurora borealis. Then it goes around the dome, through the sun and the moon, and then down. Did you see this?
Yeah.
What? You saw how the sun sets?
Your level's not level.
Oh, now you're going to give me trouble. Yeah, I could. It was on an angle here. That's not so critical as it is when we're down at the...
That's still not quite level.
Well, we're down at the seashore. When we're down to seashore, I put this up, and then I say, I know you are. You're a buster.
I can see when something's level.
But we put this down at the seashore, and then they can look and see how the ocean is flat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no curve to the ocean. You
Right,
should be
well,
able to
if
see
you
it.
Look out, if you look out at the ocean, well, it's
That's right. It's flat.
flat.
Well, guess what? The rest of it's flat too. And that's 73%.
A lot of things are flat if you look out.
Yeah, well, 73% is flat of the Earth. So I don't know how they come up with, you know, where's the curve? I don't see the curve. Show me the curve.
They'll show me the curve too.
Yeah. Look, on the NASA website, look what they got. They call it the blue marble, but look, the United States is bigger in this one. See, it's two different things. So they're just fooling us. It's like a social experiment. If they can fool us, they can rule us.
Oh.
They can tell us anything and we'll just believe it.
No, people do. Look how many people are scammed.
I know. And the government's the biggest scam artist of all.
Oh, I'm just saying, look at it. I mean, so many people are gullible.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how, you know, I don't understand that.
Well, how long did I believe this before I researched it?
Oh, I didn't.
See? I'm 62.
Make no difference to me.
Well, I'm 62. So if...
62?
Yeah, I
You're
am.
a youngster.
Yeah.
You're a young chick yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still
But
young.
really, if we had known about this, we wouldn't be taught evolution.
Yeah, well,
We wouldn't be taught, you know, the vaccines. We have to have vaccines. We wouldn't be able to be taxed. We'd hold our government accountable. That's where the whole thing is. They tell us anything. They say global warming. What? There isn't even a globe.
oh,
So,
it's earth warming.
well, I don't think there is.
No?
Nope.
You don't think the ice cap's melting?
Nope.
Where's the rest of the ice in?
What do you mean, the rest
Well,
of the ice?
I mean, you can see it dropping off in the ocean.
Well, that's natural. That just goes every summer.
Yeah.
Parts of the
Yeah,
glaciers.
well, a lot of it isn't even there any longer.
I don't think you got correct information.
Well, you can see it.
No, you can't.
Well, they show pictures of the
Yeah,
bear,
they show.
the bears and
They
whatever.
show you computer graphic images. They are not
It's
like
live. It's not live.
No, it's fake. And they tell you. They show you a picture of a bear,
Oh, I didn't
and
know
then they
about
tell
that.
you something.
I mean, nature on these nature films.
Yeah, you have to decide: do I believe that or not?
Oh, well, true.
With everything, especially when you see it on the TV. You have to decide, is that true? Well, I'm going to go do my own research and see if it's true. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to be
I can't
misled.
do my own research. I haven't touched a computer yet.
Oh, well, that's why you got to be in touch with us.
I still got the flip phone.
Yeah, I used to have one of them. I love it.
I still got the flip phone. This is a new one, about 2 weeks old. I still don't know how to use it right. I never will. It just don't matter.
It's tough. It's tough.
It don't matter. Yeah.
Well, I'm here to tell you the government's lying.
At 62, you're a young chick.
And what are you now?
I'll be 75.
Oh, goodness, that's hardly anything.
Big difference in
My mom's 90.
Big difference in 62. Wait, you'll find out.
Yeah,
As
thanks.
the years go on.
I hope I will find out.
Yeah, well,
It's
I do too.
better than the alternative, right?
Yeah, right. It's better than looking at something brown. I'd rather look at the green.
That's it.
Yeah, I'd rather look at the green than something
You bet.
brown.
Hi there, you ever heard of the flat earth? Well, I can show you the scientific evidence, then you don't have to be skeptical.
Hey, doggy. My son's gonna be hot today.
They say it's supposed to be nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. Today, tomorrow,
And then
and next week again.
did you get much rain where you were last night? We had a couple really
A
big,
whole 1/10 of an inch is in the rain gauge this morning.
wow, we had like thunder and lightning.
Oh, a lot of thunder, a lot of
Yeah,
lightning.
yeah. Just not the
Not
rain.
very much rain. We didn't need it really.
No, we don't need the rain right now. And I'm cutting the grass higher anyway, so.
Yeah, we didn't need it anyway, but there was only a 1/10 of an inch. And I dumped, I think, 2/10 out the day before.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times we were getting over an inch at a time there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, up where my relatives are from.
Hatfield.
My relatives are up in Schuylkill County, and they get flooded out.
Oh, some places in mid Pennsylvania really got hurt.
6 inches, yeah.
Yeah, eight something someplace.
Yeah.
Up towards Williamsport.
Right. It kind of goes up the ridge, up the mountains.
Yeah, it follows the mountain.
Yeah, it does.
It always does.
Yep.
That's why we're
and
here
then
in the east.
The mountains, the runoff goes real
between
fast.
the Delaware and the other ridge, and
yeah.
it don't come.
Yeah.
Well, even between the ridge up here and the Souderton here, it's different than it is down home.
Right.
Because each one you can, like Lehigh Mountain, and you come down here to the ridge. That's different. Then it comes down to Souderton. There's a ridge like a 113.
Yeah.
Lower, higher, lower, and it drops down. There's always a difference.
Yep.
I think the wife got lost. I know she had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think they took her in that building.
That building across the street or something.
Oh, that's a Telford Borough or police or something. Police authority? I don't know.
Over there. She had 18 inches of her bowel taken out last year.
Oh gosh.
Last year.
It's terrible what they're doing to us. They just chop us all up in pieces. It's terrible.
Well, she had diverticulitis.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that can be healed naturally. You gotta research this stuff for yourself. It's just I know what it is. My dad had it too.
Honda CRV. The wife has. They're nice. They're good cars. The sun is hot. So you're retired?
I guess so.
Huh?
I guess so.
You guess so.
Did you ever hear of something called the flat earth?
No.
I can give you a 30-second elevator speech.
I'm good, thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of interest in this. It has to do with the area, people, and the age too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever hear of something called the flat earth?
No.
Would you like 30-second speech on it? 30 seconds. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. This has the video down to bottom. Okay, here we got the flat earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. This is the United Nations logo. They use the flat earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there. If it's a sphere, it has to have a formula. Okay? And if there's formula, we should not be seeing Chicago across Lake Michigan 60 miles away. Even when we're in Ocean City, we should not see the water towers in Wildwood, and we can all the way down because we take these banners down to Ocean City. We've been there twice already. So here we have perspective is something you have to study when you watch this video because it's something they don't teach you in school. You won't understand unless you study perspective. So when you have a flat surface, it gives you the line. The reflection is a line, but if it's a curved surface like a sphere, it's just a little spot. It doesn't reflect on a line. So over here you have NASA lying to us, what they have on their website right here. Same diameter, but how come the United States is different? Those are all computer generated images. They are not pictures. Now if you watch this, put your chin about this level and then watch this thing here. This is a flat surface, right? Mm-hmm. Watch. Did it disappear?
Yeah, we'll move back, yeah.
It goes down, it disappears. Yeah. That's our sun setting through moisture in the atmosphere. That's what magnifies it.
Oh, okay.
That's why you think it goes down. So watch this video on there.
I'll give it to Wyatt.
Okay, yeah, he'll love it.
Yeah, it's a science thing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, they'll give it to Wyatt. That's great. That is great. Give it to the kid. Yeah. See, I can't give them too much. I can only give them a little bit because it's too much for them to understand. But the younger people are more in tune with this, so. Do you have a scientific mind?
I don't know.
I have, I can give you a 30-second speech on this. This is called the flat earth. And I know you're going to think it's crazy, but just watch in 30 seconds. This is the flat earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. This is the United Nations logo, and other military installations, they use flat earth map, but they do not put on Antarctica. They don't want you to know that it goes around. If it's a sphere, it has to have a formula. We should not be seeing Chicago across Lake Michigan. When we go down to Ocean City, take our banners on 11th Street, we should not be seeing those water towers 20 miles south either. But we can. If you put it in the formula, you watch the video, it's on the paper, and all these numbered blocks coincide with the video, and you'll be able to see all the stuff we have here. When you watch it though,
The Flat Earth Society still exists.
don't watch a Flat Earth Society. They are a controlled opposition. You have to do your own independent research on this. But you have to study perspective. The vanishing point, the vanishing line with the horizon, that'll teach you how your eyes work. So this is a very scientific thing, and here's a reflection on a flat surface, you get the line. Been to a romantic sunset, you get the line, right? If it's a sphere, you'd only get a spot. These are all scientific evidences. So we have to look into this. You want to see how the sun sets on a flat plane?
But the thing is, the sun is at a particular level, which would produce the line, because it takes
It goes away.
It takes 6 or 7 minutes,
Yeah.
for that light to get there. So it's even traveling on an arc.
Or it's a close sun. Or it's a close sun.
I'm not going to listen anymore because I know the Earth is round.
You know that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Don't fool yourself. Would you like me to give you a speech? Want me to tell you about this? Okie doke. All right. It takes 6 or 7 minutes for the light to get here. Did he really say that? Did he really say that? I mean, that's just like crazy. Phew. We are dealing with some real ignorance here. True ignorance. So, yeah, not good. Not good. Am I getting this? Yeah, I am getting this. Yeah, so if you guys are not going to support activism and promote activism and promote hitting the streets, I'm not going to be promoting anybody going to your video websites. Got that, guys? Okay, that's where I'm coming from. Hi, did you ever hear of anything called the flat earth? It's the hottest thing on the internet.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you?
Got it.
Okay.
I knew the earth was round.
Oh, okay. No, the earth is round. Round like a pizza. The ignorance is just too much. See, someone who does videos and just wants them to come look at their videos and then gets stuck in these hangouts and chat rooms and does not go out on the street and talk to people and really get out there. Like Dave Murphy, I have so much respect for Dave, allegedly Dave, because he actually got out there and he was meeting the people. And he found out, hey, this is pretty much fun. So if you want to just have people hang out in chat room for 3 hours. I mean, that's like the modern churches. That's like bring them in and lock the door. And that's not what it's all about. It's about getting out, reaching the people. These people don't even go on the internet. They have no idea. They need to be told. So if you are not encouraging that, getting out there, hitting the streets, talking to people, then you are part of the problem. You are part of bring them in and lock the door. Okay? So I'm not going to support you. See, I knew that these people were afraid of the flat earth, and that's why they didn't want me there. Has nothing to do with being nonprofit or being a business or any of that kind of crap. They just lied. See, whenever they find out, oh, flat earth, oh, it's crazy. They don't want crazy around, right? Sure. And here I am standing here talking to myself, so maybe I am crazy. So yeah. See, that's what we got. People who can't even be healthy. People who are not concerned about their health. They come here to a farmer's market. Hi, have you ever heard anything called the flat earth? No? Or do you like me to give you a 30-second elevator speech?
Go ahead.
Okay, down here's the flat earth map. See? North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. And that's the United Nations logo. They all use the flat earth map, but they don't tell you Antarctica is around the outside edge. So it's not a globe. It is really a flat plane.
Right.
Okay? So if it is a sphere, it has to have a formula for the curve. But we should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan if it's a sphere. That water's flat. So they're lying to us. If you have a flat surface, the reflection of the sun will be straight. It'll be a line. If it's a curve, you just get a spot. That's just science.
Right.
So I think they're lying to us, and the video is on there, the 200 proofs. Okay. You should watch that and really educate yourselves. I had to educate myself on this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great day. I think that was like a 15-second elevator speech. And I'm going to make this a little higher because people are not bending down. Hi there. Did you ever hear of anything called the flat earth?
Flat earth. No.
Do you have grandchildren?
Yes.
Okay.
Not around here though.
Well, they're going to be interested in this, and they're going to flip their wigs when you tell them that you watched a video, 200 proofs, that video. And you'll say, I watched that. And they'll say, oh, Grandmom and Grandpop, you are really smart. So look, this is how the sun sets on a flat earth. Can you see that, or is it too tall for you?
No, I can see it.
Okay, so watch. Did it go down? Did it set?
Yeah.
The sun sets because this is moisture in the atmosphere. Okay, and then this is a flat surface. So when the sun goes away, it looks like it goes down because there's magnifying moisture. This is the flat earth map over here. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. And look, United Nations logo. They all use the flat earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there. Why is that? I think they don't want us to know. If it is a sphere, it has to have a formula for how far out you have to go to see it drop.
How many miles out can you see?
Well, I had 2 Navy men tell me that you can see 20 miles.
Yeah.
Okay, you Navy men?
No.
Okay, so when we were in Ocean City, we take our banners down there at Ocean City. We can look south to Wildwood and see the water towers all the way down to the bottom, and that's about 20 miles away. You shouldn't be able to see those water towers. Not according to this formula. So you figure out the formula that you like, and you test it. You go test it, and then you find out if our government's lying to us. Because lying to children is child abuse.
And what about when the guys go up in space? Can they see the Earth flat?
You want to see what space is? It's a huge pool, and they have the International Space Station inside this pool. And then they take these movies, look, with the scuba divers, and then they put in the background. You ever hear of a green screen? Hollywood does that. They put a picture of the Earth in the back, and then they say, oh, look, we're floating in space. No, you're floating in a pool. So look, and then they also have this airplane that goes up real high, and then it goes down fast, and then you float around. They take some video with that, like the hair and all. Nah, it's all lies. It's all lies. So you watch that. Here, look, we have all these books written. They are censoring them out of the schools. They don't want you to know. See, if they figure out that they can tell us anything and we'll believe it, then we're just like animals to them. You know, they can tell us anything. We'll pay 50% of our taxes. You know, we'll do all that. We won't have anything. We're just like slaves to them. I don't want to be a slave. I want to have the truth. I want our kids taught the truth. And I want them to be accountable to us. And they're not. You ever wonder why a Republican or Democrat gets in and nothing changes?
I don't want to get into politics.
Yeah, but that's what it is. It doesn't matter. Politics doesn't matter. So, yeah, so watch that video. It's on that paper I gave you.
Okay.
And then just check it out and tell your grandkids, hey, I'm smart.
Okay.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
You too.
You're welcome. Did you ever hear of this before? Did you? Yeah. What do you think of it?
Possible.
It is possible. You want my 30-second speech?
Nah.
Ah,
I've heard them all before.
have you?
Yeah.
You saw a flat Earth map, North Pole in the center?
Hollow Earth, I've pretty much heard them all.
I'm not sure about that hollow Earth thing.
Me neither.
Okay, so if you have your chin about this level here,
Yeah.
this is our atmosphere with water in it. Now watch. Did it set?
What do you mean?
Did the sun set? Watch. Yeah. But look, it's a flat surface.
But it's magnified.
It's magnifying with the water in the atmosphere. That's why it looks like it sets, but it's really just going away.
Yeah. Why do you say the water in the atmosphere causes magnification?
It does. You don't think it does?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a display of light. That's why you get prisms and rainbows.
Yeah, the dome does the prism and rainbows.
Okay.
Yeah, reflection off the dome. We have experiments on that too.
Yeah.
You have to have, you can't do it, you can't reproduce it inside. It needs a reflected surface. There's 2 of my things. They're a little bit different worded, but
I hope it's true.
I hope it's true too. I don't have to hope, I know. I know it's true. I've been studying it 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Now I go out and teach.
Cool.
We go down to Ocean City,
Yeah.
New Jersey. We've been there twice with these banners. Been to Jim Thorpe. We're going to Times Square next month.
Nice. Jim Thorpe's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, Times Square is disgusting.
Well, yeah, but we love New York too, and we have to show them the truth.
We love everywhere.
Yeah.
We love Earth, right?
Yep. Yep.
Take us to Mars.
Haha, there is no Mars. It's just a flat thing. We don't even know if it's around or whatever. We don't know anything. When you look at a telescope, like I look at Saturn, I see a white circle and 2 white crescents on the side. That's all you see. You can't see it spinning. You can't see curvature on it. You can't see any of that. So they're just making that stuff. They put these images in your mind. They embellish and tell you these things, and then you say, oh, I guess it could be that. I'm not going to argue with this guy. He makes lots of money and wears a lab coat.
What's the benefit of that to them? For us to think that
It's a social experiment. And what they want to do to bring in this new world order, they have to have a world enemy. That's how people unite.
Yeah.
They have a common enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they fake an alien invasion, all the world will unite together against this enemy, the alien, right?
They tried that for religion. We're
Well-
supposed to unite against the devil. It never worked. We're going to try this again.
Well, I think once they have this, they have something called Project Bluebeam, which allows them to put pictures in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a video called City Over China,
Yeah.
and it shows like a city up in the clouds.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to perfect that. And even some people said that they might show Jesus coming in the clouds and all that. You know, they'll try anything because of what they want to do is eliminate our individuality and then take over the world under the United Nations. And that will be the ruling body. But it won't be the same people. They'll kick them out, or else they'll tell them what to. They tell them what to say, you know.
It's already been done.
Yeah, they tell them what to say, and
The joke of it is, we think that we live here and we think that we have our freedoms, and
We don't.
We don't.
you're absolutely right.
We don't have anything that they don't want us to have.
That's right.
We've been doing it for billions of years. We've been around here for more time than we did.
Well, I'm a young Earth girl.
We are all young Earth.
I'm like 6,000 to 8,000, maybe 10 at the most. I think that we just the Earth is not that old.
You don't think the Earth's that old?
Nope. I don't believe in evolution. See, when you believe that, when you figure out that
that's
this Earth was
wonderful.
created, hey, look, something like this was not a random event. It had to be created by somebody, somewhere, somehow. I don't know. So he created all of us and put us here on this ground, on this Earth.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
It created all.
Whatever it is. So if we're created, we're not animals. And we should act special. We should act with love towards each other.
But why does half of our genetic makeup resemble that of animals?
Over half.
Well, so the same raw materials were used.
This is
That
true.
doesn't matter.
But if raw materials were used, then we developed into such different creatures, and such different creatures had to have evolved into something else eventually.
Didn't have to. It didn't have to evolve at all.
Didn't have to.
Didn't have to evolve at all.
But
I mean, if we evolved from monkeys, how come they're still monkeys? I mean, really?
who says we evolved from monkeys?
That's what they say.
I believe men evolved from numerous different
Ah,
combinations.
and I don't.
But you just said that they did with the different genetic makeup.
No, no, no. No, no. Same raw material.
Same raw material.
Whoever created us used the same raw materials. Same designer designed the same thing. Of course, he's going to use same kind of principles.
Which raw material did he use to make us different?
We have a soul. We have the power to reason.
Was it his raw material?
We have the power to build upon things and have an imagination, look into the, you know,
We had the power to grow,
grow.
to be stronger every year, and to live
Yeah.
longer every day that we can. To
Yeah.
evolve.
We
to
wear
master- to
clothing.
master-
I mean, other people, other animals don't wear clothing per se, so I don't know.
Animals do
There's
wear clothing.
something. Well, don't get into the fur stuff.
No, not first.
But we,
Consider a
we're
bear's
different.
cave.
You gotta.
They
Oh, a
search for
cave. There was no caveman either. We were flying around years ago. We flew.
Oh yeah, you definitely do that.
Yeah, we were flying. Hey, did you ever hear this before? This is called the flat Earth. It's all over the internet. And I can give you a 30-second speech, I promise, no more than 30 seconds. And that just shows the video down to 200 proofs. Look over here, and this is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. This is the United Nations logo. They don't put Antarctica on there because they don't want you to know. If it is a sphere, it has to have a formula where when it goes out, it drops off. You have to have a formula. We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan. And this is 102 miles away. You shouldn't see that. And when we're in Ocean City with our banners and we look south to Wildwood, we should not see those water towers 20 miles away. 100-foot high water towers, shouldn't see them. When you watch this video, you'll have to study some things. One of those is perspective, the vanishing point, the vanishing line. Then you understand why you can't see certain distances. Somebody said to me, how come I can't see Spain? I said, you can't even read that poster across the room. What are you talking about? So here we go. The sun reflecting on a flat surface, you get a line. See the table here? It goes from the ocean right to the table. It's a flat surface. But if it's a curved surface, you only get a spot. That's scientific evidence. So over here is where NASA is lying to us as we show some of the falsities on their website about the globe being the same size, but then America is 2 different sizes. There's so much to this. If you want to take a picture with your cell phone, that's great. But that video, all these numbered blocks coincide with the video. Here's one last thing. Get your chin about this high out here. This is the sun. This is our moisture in our atmosphere. Watch. Did it set? It set, didn't it? The sun set, right? It went right away. And that's what it looks like. Our sun on a flat surface going away, but the magnification of the moisture in the atmosphere makes it look like it goes down. Get over here, let her do it too. Okay? Did it set? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why it is. And most people live around areas where there's a lot of moisture, like rivers, and there's some moisture in the atmosphere. But there's a time-lapse video that shows it's on a dry area, just goes away and gets smaller. It's awesome. It's like, so yeah, check into it. Tell your kids, whatever. Say, look, I'm smarter than you now.
Very good.
Have a great day, guys. See, I found some good, smart people. Found some. Awesome. Am I still recording this? Oh, I'm still recording. I'm so happy. Hi there. Have a great day, guys. Hey, did you ever hear of the flat earth? I'll give you a 30-second speech. See, the awesome thing is, that woman over there in the green, she is not far enough away, and I can talk loud, and she is hearing what I'm telling people. So, yeah. Now, I think this guy here, this looks like Bob Marley, I think he's going to be singing, because I was here once before, and I think they're singing. Hey guys, I have my flat earth display over there. If you have a minute, just stop by and take a look.
When I'm finished playing, because you know, it's very compelling.
It is.
From the Bible.
Yeah, that it supports biblical text. You're right. Yeah, but I got the science right here.
Yeah,
this is the science. They are. I know. Yeah, and people are so unaware. They don't even look up anymore. Yeah. So yeah, Bob Marley, he's right on board with this. Hi, did you ever hear of this before? It's called The Flat Earth.
No.
Yeah, there's a video, 200 proofs. I can give you a 15-second speech just to run you through the banners a little bit. This is the Flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. This is the United Nations logo. They don't put Antarctica on there, but they use the Flat Earth map. Look, all these other world organizations use it too. If there's a sphere, there has to be a formula that tells you where it'll drop off, okay? We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan. We should not see this 102 miles away. When we are taking our banners down to Ocean City, we've been there twice now on the boardwalk, we should not see the water towers 20 miles away in Wildwood. So here we go. If there's a flat surface, the light will reflect in a line. If it's a curved surface, you only get a spot. This is all scientific evidence. All these numbers correspond with the 200 proofs in that video on your paper. So just check it out.
Right?
Yeah, it's very scientific.
Interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I give you a 15-second speech?
No, thank you.
This is called the flat earth. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hi there, did you ever hear of something called the flat earth? Okay. Did you ever hear of this called the flat earth? Did you want a 15-second little introduction?
That's okay.
On your way back? Okay.